those and those. I really don't like the Kaishak lightning effect. It's very painful, and it just goes on for frickin' ever. Gosh. Okay, outside Gazaki-us. Knock knock. Almost reached the gates of Gazaki-us, fortress of the Drakons. You can see some massive stone walls looming over you to the east. Between here and there you see several outbuildings and some small fields of crops. There isn't enough food being grown here to support a city like this. The rest must be grown on the other side of the keep in rebel lands. You also see lots of creations. Defenders of the fortress standing in long, neat lines. You have to get closer to see more. Hey, they have the Great Orcs. Podlings, battle betas. Hey guys. Their battle betas are darker skinned than mine. Must have a tan. You're closer to Gazaki-us. You can make out more details. There's a small encampment to the northeast. Looks like Servals are on guard outside. There's a large stone dome to the southeast. Get sounds of machinery and magic coming from it. Must be a workshop. Let's get a good look at the fields of creations. There are war creations standing calm and motionless, waiting to defend a keep from surprise attack. Fortunately, they don't appear to want to attack you. Fortunately, because that's a lot of battle betas. Several standing guard at the entrance to the stockade. They bear many scars on their faces and arms. Only some of them were intentionally inflicted. They look at you with fear and mistrust. The guard stops you. No outsider. This private land of tribe, given by Galdring for focus and war arts. Enter and we practice on you. Tell me about your tribe. Guard shakes his head. You are outsider, corrupted by shaper arts. We learn magic through focus and ordeal. No reason to talk to you. Who's the leader here? Leader is Raga, most loyal, most learned. I would like to meet Roga. Roga gave word, no shapers, no outsiders. Who must go? Okay. I could lie, but I don't really want to lie. I'm trying to get on these guys' good side, because clearly they know how to treat the land. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in a place like this? I guess they don't have much choice. I mean, they're getting the crap beaten out of them by the Shapers. They're hemmed in all the way here. Drake technicians. I need a new spanner. The Drakes in this dome are unusual for their kind. They are technicians. Despite their powerful muscles and ability to breathe fire, they seem more interested in tinkering with machinery and repairing pylons. They're starting to be turned into serviles. The Drake here, though not the largest or strongest of their number, is clearly the leader. As she paces around this broken piece of machinery, it takes some time for you to break through her total focus and to get her attention. When you do, she is irritated. I am Toroth, and this dome is ours. Galdring gave it to us. Why have you disrupted my work? Be quick! What are you working on? It's an essence stabilizer. It holds a cloud of essence mist in a stable position over a platform, so that a Drakon can work it as slowly as needed. Yes, an essence stabilizer. Of course. Makes sense. Total. Yeah. I see those all the time. They're practically grow on trees back home. I mean, you couldn't go 3 feet without stepping on one of those things. You get in the garbage, and you just gotta get up at 3 a.m. and chase them off, or the garbage will be all over the driveway in the morning. It's freaking stabilizers. Can you tell me about your workshop? No. Okay. Can you teach me about shaping? He's amused. I do not shape. Only the Drakons learn shaping. It falls to us smaller creatures to give them the means to do so, for now. Do you want to learn to shape? No, this workshop is my true calling. My love. And what do the other Drakes think of that? They mock us. They have certain names for us, names I will not repeat. No matter, us 4 do more to help fight the war than 50 other Drakes. Alright, see you later. Good luck with that. Can I help? But it's an essence stabilizer. I know everything about those. Can't swing a dead cat without hitting 3 of them back home. Look at all these crystals just laying around. Just a minute, did my Drake pick those things up? I mean, that totally makes sense. He's got opposable thumbs and everything. He could pick stuff up. Drakes are very fond of picking up crystals and adding them to hoards and such. Urglock. But I'm just wondering if that old shoplifting trick is back, where I could be standing in a completely different room and pick up stuff with my creations. This goes to the Bone Peak Ruins. Don't want to go there, I just wanted it on my map. Okay. Let me see something here. You, go over here. Yep, that's back again. I thought they fixed that in 4, but apparently it's back in 5. Anyone home? Curse this leg. Another crippled servile. Small shop run by a young servile. He's sitting in a rocking chair. Looks familiar. This is understandably dangerous place to run a store. Her leg is wrapped in bandages and she holds a baton in her lap. She says, "Come in. I'm Ukri. Look around. Since you're here, I'll have to hope you're not a loyalist." This is an odd place to have a shop. This is where the Drakons wanted it. When our agents and soldiers pass near here, I can trade with them. They get what they need. I get supplies for the fort. Used to be further west, but that didn't work. Looks down at her leg sadly. You really get many customers? No, but the ones I get really need supplies. How'd you hurt your leg? My shop was in what the Shapers call Fort Vengeance. The Shapers retook it. I was too slow leaving the fort, and one of their wing bolts burned me. So I rebuilt my shop here, and the Drakons helped me get started again. They need me out here. Can you trade with me? Of course. All I need you to do is swear that you are loyal to the Servals and will defy the Shapers. Then I can help you with a clear conscience. So you intently. You suspect that a non-committal answer won't get you far here. Not going to swear anything just yet. Although, I mean, come on. Timothy, he's pretty much my street cred against Shapers. Well, let's go say hi to Gazaki Us. Maybe they'll actually let me explore, unlike the last Drakon city I was in. Maybe I'll be locked in a room and made to slowly make another Drakon go insane. At last you enter the Gazaki Us, the subterranean city of the Drakons. It's a massive place, almost overpowering. Only frequent exposure to the mighty cities of the Shapers keeps you from being filled with awe. The first thing you notice is how hot it is. The Drakons must like heat. They are doing something to keep this place a humid inferno. It immediately makes you feel a little faint. The Drakons like it. The humans and servos you see on guard, on the other hand, look miserable. You also see this place was recently constructed. The huge stone blocks lack the moss and wear and stains that come from centuries of occupation. The Drakons made this place recently, and quickly to provide a command center. This is currently the heart of the rebellion, the center of rebel power and leadership. You can feel the might of the Drakons weighing down on you. Hey, Drakon looks pretty sweet now. Look at that guy. Young Serval here. Hey, it's Plo. Oh, not Poe. I remember Poe from the last game. Young Serval here. He has sharp eyes and an easy smile and an aura of self-confidence. It's always easy to tell when the Servals who are born and raised completely out of Shaper control. He says, "Hello, visitor. I'm Learn Plo. I have been told to greet you when you enter. I will take you to Galdring. Please follow me." He's expecting me? Yes, as I understand it, your progress across the waste was tracked, and of course you were seen as you approached the city gate, where you called Learned. I am a sage. I study the history of our people. It's important to understand the mistakes of the past. the mistakes of humans and servals alike, if we are to avoid repeating them. Sees you're about to speak and stops you. But we are both busy. I do not have time to discuss these things. Okay, let's go then. Our leader awaits. He points to the east. Yes. Man. Wish I had a Drakon. Look at that. That's awesome looking. Roar. Timothy, I'm going to train you to stand on your hind legs. Oh goodness, 4,000 health. 7 to Galdring's Hall. In the center, Galdring is waiting for you. He is one of the oldest Drakons, and almost definitely the most powerful. He's taller than most of his kind, and has been augmented many times. His scales are smooth and flawless. They seem almost to gleam. His cold eyes betray no emotion you recognize. He stands here in his home, surrounded by a ring of defensive pylons. If this is a trap, and he means you ill, you have little chance of surviving a confrontation with him. Well, no kidding, he has more health alone than all of my people put together. When he sees you, he smiles, showing 2 rows of razor-sharp white teeth. What, he's got teeth like a shark? Like, do you mean the top and bottom row, or do you mean like he's got the front row and then a row further back? Because that's kind of creepy if he's got like the shark teeth that grow forward to replace them as they're worn down. You've made it at last. I have been curious. Step forward. Let me evaluate you. As you approach Galdring, you start to feel faint. He is so huge, so charged with power that the urge to cower and snivel is almost overpowering. But this is a trick you are familiar with. Shapers long ago learned that projecting a little bit of power does wonders for intimidating the outsiders. You stand up straight and ignore it the best you can. Galdring inspects you closely. There is a long pause while he examines you, your equipment, the way you carry yourself. He nods. So this is the toy of the Shapers are squabbling over. But you are not a toy. But not a toy, a tool, and a useful one. I'm Galdring, the mightiest of the Drakons, master of the rebellion, lord of Gazakius, and I have summoned you here. You have, apparently. Why have you called me here? I wanted to send a message. It is to be taken to General Alwan, and, since I had heard about you, I requested that you come to fetch the message, to see what the fuss was about. 2 purposes in one act. You watch Galdring closely, trying to determine what he really wants from you, or, for that matter, if he knows who you are. The Drakon's eyes betray nothing. How did you hear about me? A powerful, unidentified shaper coming from out of nowhere and acting as an unallied agent. This attracts gossip. We have learned time and time again that even a single shaper can have a great effect on the world. I wouldn't know anything about that. Nope, nothing. What's the message? Galdring ignores the question. He looks at one of the defensive pylons and asks absentmindedly, There has been a lot of gossip, rumors. I'm curious. You have had time to wander Terrestria, to rebuild some of your psyche. How did he know about your memory? To judge what you have seen, where do your sympathies fall? With the Shapers? With the rebels? With the Troglodytes? That wouldn't be nice. I mean, I've got a bunch of critters with me, and I just made a new one. Siding with the Troglodytes would be rude. I think we're getting towards the point where I have to stop being neutral. Because they're really laying the pressure on now. You know, they were being, like, yes, you're really just recently recovered, but now Galdring's like, yeah, I think you've had enough time. Who are you allied with? Answer or I'm gonna bite your head off. Rah, 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 rah. Well, truth is, I've allied with the Shapers pretty much every single game, so I think it's about time I allied with the Rebels for the grand finale. What do you guys think? Too bad! Number 2. Many shapers have done the same. When they looked at the world with fresh eyes, they saw what they had not created. They had not created a place they wanted to live in. I wondered if you would be able to see the justice of our cause. Now that I do, his voice trails off. He's considering something. Yes? Come to a decision. Alas, you must stay with us for a time longer. You notice how crisp Galdering's speech is. There is no trace of a lisp. He also seems far less arrogant and bloodthirsty than many describe him. And yet, I apologize, but my message for Alwan is not yet complete. It will be soon. We have guest quarters. It will be more comfortable to one of your kind. He waves to the northwest. Go there. Return tomorrow. I will be ready to speak with you then. Can I ask you something? There's plenty of time to talk tomorrow. Go now. I must consider the words of my message carefully. See you away. It would be unwise to irritate him. Okay, northwest. Okay, let's go to the freaking guest quarters. Hey, dude. Where do I go now? Quarters for visitors are that way. Your room is in the far corner. Curse them. Curse who? Someone unusual pacing around the entry hall. A human rebel. A mage from the look of her. Most of the human rebels operate in the east and north. They generally aren't welcome in the Drakon fortress. The woman is furious. She stomps back and forth, muttering to herself. Close, she turns and says, Look, I am Lydia. I'm a commander. Have you heard? Then she sees who you are. Oh, I thought you lived here. Never mind. Can I talk to you? See over. Are you a Shaper envoy? I have heard you sympathize with the rebels. All right, I'll talk to you for a bit. Nobody else here is helping me. Something I need and they won't let me have it. Why are you so angry? 'Cause I'm not being used. I'm a skilled scout. I should be watching the fort. But they won't give me what I need to travel safely in the waste, so I'm stuck here. They're probably laughing at me behind my back. What do you need? That's right. Those mad servals, the ones who hate everyone. Some of them caught a Shaper scout. She has an amulet, one of those amulets the loyalists use to tell Shaper creations not to attack. Those servals have this scout. They aren't doing anything with the amulet. I asked for it, and they sent me away. And then one of them shot a thorn at me. What would it take to get the amulet? Probably fighting them. It isn't going to happen soon. Why, I've heard some Drakons. Those servals have gone too wild, turned into brigands. And they think one of them might even be controlled by a Shaper. They don't have long before the Drakons remove them. But that doesn't do me any good. I need that amulet. Sure, I'll try. Camp is the southwest in the ruins of Bone Peak. And if you can get that amulet for me, I'll make sure the other rebels hear how you helped me. Sure, I can try to get that. Not just this moment, because it's getting on towards 2 hours. Oh well, knock knock. This section of Gazaki Oos is slightly cooler than the other areas. It seems to have been provided to the rest and recuperation of non-Drakon visitors. Truly a rare concession for the Drakons to make. How noble. There has been a crude effort to make a garden, and there are smooth, dark pools for peaceful meditation and reflection. As you enter, you find that it's very quiet. You must be the only visitor staying here now. That will probably make your wait more peaceful. Or they'll try to assassinate me again. This happens every time I'm in one of these frickin' places. I can't believe it. Oh hey, a blacksmith. Small smithy. It's odd that it's back here in the guest quarters. There must be no room for it anywhere else. Smith is a large drake. You watch the creature work. It's quite remarkable. She isn't using any tools. She picks up a damaged sword, heats it with the spell, and molds the glowing metal with her bare hands. When the work is done, she cools the blade in a bucket of water and turns to you. Greetings, I'm Smith Drosk. This is my smithy, for the service of all who aid the rebellion. Let me see what you've got. You are not sworn to aid the rebellion. My work is special. I will not share it with outsiders. There are not many Drak blacksmiths. You say that because you have not been to rebel lands. I think. To the east, Drakes have found that one of their natural places is in the forge. Working shaped blades and armor is easy for us. Only pure steel is beyond our skill. It will not be that way for long. Who can work pure steel?